How many times have you woken up in the morning at around 10 AM and the sudden burst of energy comes straight onto your entire body? You are ready to be productive. You are ready to actually be active and do stuff. But all of a sudden, your body has been hit by a confusion spell, and all of that positive energy that you had just a minute ago is immediately drained. And all you want to do is fall unconscious wherever you are. Even if it happens to be in between a very seductive big man with a scary gun and the rest of his gang. If this scenario sounds familiar to you, then you might be a creature called a student. But what can also cause this kind of scenario is the infamous sleep dart. And who is the owner of said sleep dart? That's right, my law teacher, who just so happens to be named Anna. Sit back, relax, and enjoy me talking for a few minutes about just this singular character and the rest of her kind called supports from the terrible game called Overwatch 2. You might think that I might be crazy, and boy, believe me when I say you are not far from the truth. But what exactly do I want to touch on in today's video material is the issue surrounding the support role. You see, I'm a YouTube enjoyer just like you, and I started stumbling upon more and more videos ranting about how supports are bad and boring. Wow, shocker. Why limit ourselves to only one role? The entire game is bad and boring. But this topic aside, why exactly is the support role so bad all of a sudden? To start, let me say that I was already expecting all this ranting, as I, the god Anna main that I myself am, stopped playing support a long time ago. So there must be something going on. Don't believe me? Check out how much gold I own. Yeah, right. You can only dream and stare, peasants. And all of it is just rotting away, as all of this shiny stuff belongs to those goblins. Supports consist of a huge roster of playable characters, 8 to be more exact, and all of them are horrendously bad. I personally believe everyone is perfectly fine, so why exactly are people complaining? Apparently, the main argument is that the role is boring. Well, if you spectate the higher elo players, or simply keep up with what the current meta is, you might know that Mercy, the most intense and fun character to play, is mandatory in most team compositions. And her usefulness doesn't come from hitting those sweet shots, not from the insane amount of healing she provides, but rather from holding right click on this character or this character. As you might imagine, this is peak entertainment for the Mercy player. At some point, every player should ask themselves this question: am I playing to have fun or to suffer? I mean, win. Yeah, win. Of course you can play for fun, but still want to win. But at the highest levels, where you no longer play with normal people, everyone around you will pick those one-shotting heroes, the Mercy will damage boost those DPS, and you will not see a Wrecking Ball player unless it's Champs or Idol. Everyone suggesting reworking Mercy or some less viable supports? No, stay down. Would honestly really benefit from playing other games or simply taking a break. You do not take into consideration that there are some newer players who can only play Mercy or Lucio, as otherwise they wouldn't be effective at all, and would quickly give up on the game that is too hard. Can you imagine all supports would be as difficult as Anna? In no world would you see a newbie trying to play support, as I know the very calm and understanding community of Overwatch will quickly verify them and let them know how to end their life the quickest way, because they didn't get the yellow juice. What do I personally think? Support role can be very fun and rewarding. All you need to actually do is add more skillful heroes to the support roster, where a damage boost isn't something as easy as holding right mouse button, and maybe going more into the direction of predatory damage dealing supports like Zenyatta and Baptiste. Moira and Mercy already take the easy characters spot. Now we need something for the players that carve skilled play and rewarding the greater knowledge of mechanics, something like a Mercy super jump or Lucio's Giga fast surfing. Lastly, if you think supports are boring, don't play them. Don't force yourself. Stop hitting yourself. If the numbers go down, the higher leagues among the Blizzard HQ will have to interfere. Or if you need a quick solution, just Google search what is the current meta, then watch a Grandmaster game and take notes on what is causing the most amount of destruction. It might just so happen that the cause of the problems are not those one-shotting DPS, but rather the evil winged dwelling that just so happens to hold right click all game. Okay, that's all for today, bye.